Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. As always, we have news, so let's get straight to it. The very first thing I want to show you guys is from Wildpass, and it is actually a sample of their Tethyshaedros, which is going to be, I believe, their second figure. He just got a sample from the factory, and we now get to see it up close here a little bit with the Protoceratops, the painted up version. It looks really nice at 1/35th scale. They should be quite perfectly to scale with each other, and even so, you can see it next to this Lego figure. You can definitely see that both are very small species of dinosaur, but I think both look really well done, and I cannot wait to get a hold of some of these figures. He's actually already working on other figures, as you can see from these samples here, but I'm not quite sure what species this is at this time. When more information becomes available, I will definitely let you know. But as of right now, I am really looking forward to this Wildpass line, and I cannot wait to get the initial Protoceratops in my hand to take a look at it with you guys here on the channel. The next thing I have is from Candid Sculpts. I recently spoke to you guys about their current Daspletosaurus kit that was out. Well, he just recently painted one up for a customer, and I thought that it was beautiful enough that I should show you guys if any of you were on the fence about ordering this and had to get a little extra motivation. I figured this should be more than enough because in this paint scheme, I think it looks awesome. He did a great job overall on the paint scheme, and I think that this model in general is absolutely beautiful. But I figured maybe if you guys were considering this, maybe these images of the painted up version might help you to decide, because it truly is a wonderful looking Daspletosaurus. The next thing that I have is from Nanmu, and as you can see, here is the box for the upcoming Spinosaurus figure that they are releasing. But on top of having an image of the box, here is an actual in-hand image of the Spinosaurus itself. From this distance, it's a little hard to see just how much I like the paint scheme, because it looks pretty darn good, I will say that, but at the same time, it doesn't quite look perfectly like the JP Spino did. I think, I don't know, something about the paint just looks maybe a little too bright in certain spots. But it's really hard to tell. The picture's pretty far away, it's also pretty dark, so I don't really think I can comment for sure until I actually see the figure in person. And on top of that, we actually have a few images here of the Allosaurus painted up. These images are from the front, and unfortunately you can't really see it too well exactly what it looks like, but this version here looks very similar to the Battle at Big Rock version, which is pretty much exactly what I expected us to get. But there's also the alternate version like always, and I think that this version also looks really beautiful. I actually might like this one better than the Battle at Big Rock version, but I won't really be able to tell with these guys either until we see better shots from the side or anything like that and actually get them in person. These are definitely easily day one purchases for me. I love Allosaurus, and both of these look incredibly well done. You can also see the bases here, they look great as well. The bones and everything sticking up look fantastic. It's really cool to see the Nanmu figures getting bases, because I think that that's one thing that was kind of missing from the other figures in my opinion. I do love a good base for the overall display factor of the figure, and these Allosaurus figures have a great looking base for sure. And there's also an image here of one of the busts. It's incredibly well done, absolutely beautiful. I really need to start trying to get a hold of some of these Nanmu busts, but this Allosaurus is shaping up to be one of the best Nanmu releases in my opinion. Then as far as Rebor goes, we have a little bit of information on their upcoming Rebor Oddities Compsognathus dissection piece. It will be realistically painted and framed in a wooden A4 sized taxidermy box with sliding glass lid, and they're going to enclose a high quality print of the Victorian style anatomy chart as well. The release date will be the second quarter of 2020, and they're not entirely sure about the price quite yet, but they are going to do their best to make sure that it is as cheap as possible. And here's something that you don't see very often, somebody that is selling an Allosaurus model kit, but this is actually a 21 foot by 16 foot scientific reconstruction cast in 5 sections and unpainted. There is no information as far as the price. You have to inquire by contacting Toby Braun, I believe the name is, of the artist that created this, but I thought it was definitely worth showing you guys these images because it is really nice looking, and you don't see very often a large dinosaur like this being sold. So I did want to make you guys aware of this. If anybody out there has just an absolute ton of money and can afford a very large dinosaur and has the room to put this, then you might want to inquire within. I will include a link in the description for anybody that is actually interested in buying this and contacting Toby Braun. So check the description, as there will be a link to the Facebook page to where you can inquire further about purchasing this incredibly awesome, gigantic Allosaurus kit. As far as masterpiece models goes, they are now taking pre-orders on 2 new Candid Sculpts. They are both in 1/15th scale, and they have a Deyenitherium and a giant sloth. The prices are $139.99 and $109.99. If you are in fact interested in these, make sure that you contact Masterpiece Models on Facebook, or you can contact me if you don't have social media. I can help you get a hold of these if you would like. Both are absolutely beautiful as far as resin kits go, and once again, incredible prices on the part of Masterpiece Models. You just don't see resin kits get cheap prices like this very often, so kudos to them for giving out such incredibly reasonable prices, but also such beautiful model kits at such good prices. Really tremendous work on the part of Masterpiece Models and Candid yet again. And the final thing that I want to show you guys is from Mattel, and these are another few images of the upcoming Velociraptor Blue for the Amber collection. I stumbled upon these images on Facebook and thought that they were really quite nice. Definitely nice enough to show you guys, as we are all, I'm sure, quite excited about the Amber collection and each release that is coming out from said Amber collection. And this Velociraptor Blue is really nicely done. I cannot wait to get a hold of this, and even Owen, even though we've had about 1,000 Owen figures already. But I think that the paint job on this Velociraptor Blue is just so incredibly well done. I will be waiting very impatiently for this Velociraptor Blue to officially go on sale, when I can actually pick this up, along with the Dennis Nedry and the Dilophosaurus that we know are coming out. The Amber collection is shaping up to be one of the best lines in the Mattel Jurassic World toy line, and I couldn't be more excited about it. So as of right now, guys, that's all the news I've got. When more comes out, I'll be sure to send it your way, but until then, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.